All right, welcome back to Just Enough Garage. Today on the pink Jeep, we got the brakes done. We're going to bleed them. We're going to get it going. I got the drive line. We're going to get this thing down the road. Let's get rolling.
Forgot we also did something else.
What's that?
I'll show the people.
You mean this magic? Yeah. The other night, Mariana and myself, we bolted this thing on and aligned it.
We put it back on its hinges.
But it was missing the latch and stuff. And I think if I drill that out, we can put a little pin in there of some kind. Otherwise, I just got this little prop rod. Put it there. Put it there. That won't fall. Anyways, we got to do something with the inside too, Mary.
Yeah, and we put
keep the Washington rain out. But today we're still working on the brakes. Draw your attention to my tool table. I don't care about the flare nut wrenches so much, but I needed to show you this because I needed to go fetch some parts off of my parts over here. I have a complete 7/16 one with an offset, and then a half and a couple 9/16 and these combo ones. So let's take this one and this one. Come hither. Okay, so I have not hooked these up yet. Everything else is complete on the system, but I have not hooked these up yet because I need to bench bleed it. And I was thinking, man, I'd go to the store and buy some of these tubes because the kit doesn't come with them anymore, the little plastic stuff. And then I remembered, oh, look at that, I'm caught.
Oh no!
Then I remembered I spent $150 on a whole front end piece that's got parts on it. Just so you know, yes, the grandkids were here. Oh, that reminds me. Today is my second daughter's birthday. She turned 25. She's married to a wonderful man. They have a small child, a small grandchild. What is he, about 9 months old, Mary? 8 months old, 9 months old. Just starting to pull himself up and walk. But I fixed this up for the other grandchild. And
for the nearly 3-year-old grandson.
He hasn't seen it yet. That belonged to Johnny, so we're borrowing it. Hi, Rolls. What's new? How you doing? What you doing? Oh, yeah. Okay, come on. Let's keep going over here.
He helped us on the brakes. Of course, we don't film him because he's a child. We keep him off the camera.
Show ain't about grandkids anyways.
No.
So right here, Mariana, I shown this briefly. You shown it, whatever. But just, you see these pipes? If I take these off, I can put them on there. And
are you going to spray paint them to match or leave them undercoated?
No, I'm going to orientate these so that they can just, I'm going to show the people. That's why I'm wearing nice clothes. I'm trying not to get dirty, but we had some stuff this weekend.
You see them nice shoes? Ooh.
Yeah, I do own nice stuff too. Well, this is for me nice. If you're going to be dumb, let's just go all the way. Why did we put this hood on, Mary?
I don't know. We talked about the impracticality of putting it on, and then we did it anyway. Because you said, oh, well, we don't have to get back there to do those ones. We're done. We're done.
We're done. We're done.
And we were. We are.
Everything left is everything. Oh.
Darian, just get a socket on a...
This still works.
Your deep socket. And you can just ratchet it off.
I'm going to do all this and then put it away for the night probably anyway. All right, stand by. You know, anything worth doing is worth overdoing. I think that's the biggest battery I've ever owned.
So far.
On this little tiny thing. Probably has enough power though.
Well, if you can get it on the dang bolt.
It must be metrics.
How do you not know? You were just using a tool.
Oh, Mary.
It went all the way to the ground. It's on the exhaust pipe.
No, it's under the middle.
Yeah, it went all the way down. Oh yeah, right in the crack.
Okay. I just wanted to spend 10 minutes to do this tonight. Oh, really?
It's a good seal.
Too good.
Everything's a hammer. Oh, it's because you painted it.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, no, it's glued together now because of the paint.
Okay. Salvaged.
We have to go throw it in the dirt.
So this should go right here. Oh, see now how he's called recycling? I could have took that pipe off, but this one looked better. So now we can bleed it on the vehicle here, Mary.
Yeehaw. I thought we were bench bleeding. What happened?
This is a bench.
I know.
This
so
whole
I can cycle back
Mary,
in.
it's a toolbox on wheels. This is the bench right here. This is the bench. That's the bench. You know, anywhere.
The benchmark's low. We're grading on a curve.
Definitely on a curve on this project. Let's, I don't know, do people even want to see this anymore?
They can see other people bleed
Yeah, I gotta pull the other
breaks.
one by holding on to that and this, and we'll just cut to the end right here. All right, welcome back. Believe it or not, a few days have passed. We are ready to go with this now. Everything should be ready to do for bench bleeding. You guys have to keep an eye on this. I'm gonna go inside and pump. Okay, I got it off the Jeep. I've got it over here. I squirted it a few times. It made some spurts. I think what's happening is I don't have somebody out here to measure this with me. I'm pretty sure I can put a little dab of grease or something on there, make sure this is touching, but this is not adjustable. It's fixed. So if the rod length is too short and it only moves an inch or so, I may not be able to bleed it. So I have to do it this way, which is fine. We can do it this way. They're supposed to be compatible parts if everything's right. I don't know that I can put you, hold on, I got another stand. I'll put you, this might not even make the cut because really it's kind of boring, but I wanted to show you what I'm going through here. Hold on, stand by. The most amazing things happen to me when I turn off the camera. I just move this closer to get in view for you, and the whole thing danced around and spilled everywhere. Surprise, made a huge mess. Anyways, Mariana told me the other day, she says, Dad, you gave me 400 minutes of video. What am I supposed to do with all that? I said, turn it into 60 somehow. So some of you guys are getting impatient. I understand. I'm doing my best. Some of you are enjoying every facet of it. It's just what it is. So anyways, when you go to bleed these, see the air. I should be getting fluid out of that front one, and I haven't yet. See if you can see this back one. There's not a lot of fluid movement because it's a pressure system, hydraulic. So that's what the problem is with air. Air will compress, fluid will not. So a little amount is what pushes on the system. It's going to take me a while, I think, to get this bled out. Could be sucking air back in the way I'm doing this. Let me try putting the nozzles below the fluid. Then it has to, it can't get no air, it'll just come out. We should see some movement then. That feels right. Yeah, it's getting harder to push, which means it's moving the fluid. All right, dynamite. I could say this is bled. You see I put some marks on the screwdriver to test. That's where it was, that's where it was. So if I had another person, I could make sure that that rod mount's the same. But we'll just go ahead and put it on the Jeep and then figure it out from there. Meanwhile, I'll keep moving forward. All right, and so got it back on. Let's check the fluid. I don't know if you're familiar. As soon as I took those pipes off, these start leaking. This is normal. They're going to drip. That's fine. Right now, it's dripping into these hoses. It's filling these. So I want to keep an eye on the fluid. We're gonna let it do a gravity bleed for a little bit. I'll show you what that is, because I have to fill every line on this vehicle from the front to the back. So all four wheels, all wheel cylinders, all the hoses. So what does that look like? Let me show you. So what that looks like, let's pick this close one. You remember we got a bleeder under here. There it is. Let me see if I can stand by. Okay. Move the wheel a little bit. I've purposely left these loose. See, that's loose. So now we're gonna let that, if it's working right, all of them are loose. That should just come on down over time. Meanwhile, I got other things to do. We'll keep an eye on that. We'll give it some time. You can see it was spraying. I've got a big mess on the floor. I got that waterproofed real good. I got all my tools waterproofed. Let's feel under here. Verify that. Gonna have to move that one again. Come on, you, where are you at? All right, that one's loose. This guy's loose. My friend David keeps giving me crap because I haven't finished the fenders. They're right there. He says, where are they? Where are they? I'll tell you when I'm done. I'll put them on, David. Relax. Pull this rubber cap off. Put it right there. Is this loose? No. See, I need to get that one loose. Okay, I'm back. I've been doing some other things. This drive line, I spent $350 on this, and they told me it was a good deal. I don't know. I haven't even tried it yet. Finishing up here real quick. I've been dinking around. Absolutely did not go down. I'm going to need help. I don't have a helper outside today. I got it all cribbed up. I went back in the house. I watched some YouTube videos on angle finding. I used my angle finder in the appropriate locations. I even put a mark, not where that is. That's over a ways, but I knew it was so I ended up being about 87 degrees. And both ends on the front and the differential are 87 degrees. So according to everybody, that should be right. Not that the degree is right, but it's the same measurement. It's the same angle as what this engine is laying at. It's the same angle as what the drive line in the back is laying at. So those are the same. That's what I'm trying to get at. Now let's see if this thing fits. I don't know if I'll be able to show you what's going on. I could try to put you under there, but you're not going to see nothing. You'll see me struggle, and some of you might like that. Let's see what happens. Pretty embarrassing when you put a bunch of money into something and it don't work. So let's hope this works. We're gonna have to get that transmission in neutral. All right, it's not working. I got this stupid, let me show you. Got this stupid crossbar. Remember when we were doing it? The Willys was way up and the Dodge was here, and I said we might have to cut that out. Thus is why. No, you're never going to see it if you're looking down. Come on, people. Anyways, when I lift the driveline up, it hits there, and it's not even up to the yoke yet. Lowriders, you gotta love them. So I'll get back with you in a few minutes. Other problems. Okay, I put the jack under there because I don't want that rolling off while I'm under it. And that gave me a little bit of a, I don't know if you could see, it gave me a little bit of a push forward. And this is super grounded. So let me set you up where you can watch me sawzall out the truck. Barely get it put together and I'm cutting it apart. I just love it. Okay. Yeah, I don't. Oh, yeah. That's the bugger. All right, I gotta admit, I'm not really having a good time. This was a real bugger to do. But it's done now, and goodbye. Should have got rid of you months ago. Okay, I think I'm just gonna connect the driveline, show you my finished product, because there ain't room for the two of us. Unless you guys want to come do it. All right, moving on. Good news, bad news. Good news is, I know this doesn't fit. Bad news is, it's too long, so I have a measurement. We'll try again. Well, maybe my measurement's all screwed up now. I don't know. I'll talk to the driveline people. Moving on. I got these shock mounts I could put on while I've got the welding machine out. You probably didn't see these in the video. It was part of that 400 minutes that Mariana didn't want to deal with. I made a 3-inch, my own homemade 3-inch lowering block. Just like that, they're installed. Here's another one. Yeah, I'm gonna go weld those on. I don't know, I'll try to show you, but it's hard. Okay. All right, this is the old finish welding. I didn't show you everything because it's a blue light. I got the shock mounts on, got the brake line connected. See, I don't know if you can see underneath. Yeah. My overhead ain't as good as it used to be. Welded that on. Obviously the other side over there too. Now these have a big spring. Remember I've been talking about these helper springs? So now I got to connect those because I've lowered this 3 inches and that matches that. So it should be in line. That's just how these springs were. So that's why I didn't have these placed yet, because I'm not exactly sure where it's going to go once that's on. Now that'll go on, it'll lift it up, but then when I put the tools in, it'll come back down. That's the theory. Let's see if it's right. I'll probably have to use my jack and a piece of 2x4 or something to raise that up, and then I'll throw the bolt in. I'll get back with you when I get that part done, and we'll keep moving ahead. I'm going to need to go in a few minutes to get the driveline dropped off. Today's Friday. It's about 1 o'clock. I got to be there before 5, telling my woes. See what we can do. Waiting another couple of weeks for another driveline. It's a real bummer. I'm bummed about it. But, you know, it is what it is. I get my miles in at least this way.
It's 10,000 ship.
It probably needs some choke and it can't get it with all this air.
No, we got a dirty rag we could put over it.
Didn't have it suck in? Sure.
Yeah.
If it backfires, the rag will catch fire.
Woohoo!
I don't want the rag going in, so we'll keep it.
Well, I didn't want to leave it loose and have it catch up on the fan or nothing either.
You want to wiggle that battery? The blue one. Well, that was it.
There you go, guys. Got it running.
I heard it.
It was running before we touched it.
We're gonna put the carburetor on, but it made that fire. But that's about all they can do without having a proof of concept. It's just too much air going in.
The rag helped some.
Yeah. You know what we ought to do? We actually ought to put some gas in the gas tank because it's all plumbed up.
Oh, how odd.
You know what?
Except the gas is just going to shoot out unless you put it on the carburetor already. You going
I'm
to put the
getting
carburetor
right
on?
now.
Okay,
Come on,
okay.
made in China.
Okay. It's only 1:34 in the afternoon. It feels like we've been out here for 17 hours with how it's been going today.
Don't love what you do. It's a job. We got all these metering jets and rods, but I think I want that gasket. I think I want...
Where'd you put the old gasket?
Right there.
For comparisons. There we go. The comparisons.
Yeah, they're the same. No.
Are the holes the same?
We're gonna have to modify.
Are the holes the same?
Have we had any luck on this? Goofballs.
Whew.
So far, so okay. Or make sure the key's off.
Yeah. No, another way to undo the key.
So funny story this morning.
Is it funny or is it a sad one like you told yesterday?
I don't remember. I said I wasn't going to talk about that car anymore. And I was cleaning some garbage out of that car. And then I looked on my table. This is before the table was full of Chevy parts. And I said, why is that garbage back out here? And I go over to the trash can. And guess who threw their gloves away and not the
This
the
one
trash?
is a funny story.
Yeah. I won't start a video again.
I did that while you were messing with the battery. So this one's at 3 minutes long.
All right, so let's check it out.
Chrome will get you home. I know it's not chrome.
Look at that. It's got a little chrome nut on it.
Ooh.
So one time I bought a J.C. Whitney carburetor.
I thought you were going to say J.C. Penney. So it's like, what are you saying to me right now?
I'm saying that this isn't the same on the back. Come on, China. Look right here for this.
Well, you've had to do it multiple times.
So now I have to take this and get it from manifold vacuum.
You know, Dad, I think we might have a vacuum leak.
Problem one, well, this just goes to the power brakes. But problem one, right off the bat, is that is too small of a diameter. It does have a plug though for that. So you see that plug. So then we'll have to get a new piece of tubing, and I'll have to thread it in there, and it'll be a, you know, whatever, a joy to deal with. This is your Chevy kickdown for your transmission. Okay, that one actually went right on. What else is in the way?
Spark plug wires.
All that jazz is in the way.
Yeah. I don't know how you're gonna have to bend.
I know. That's just trash anyways.
Well, that one comes out easy, don't it?
Yeah. Okay, it actually clearances. Clearance. Yeah, I had the bolts for this.
Oh no.
Here's the bolts are.
Yeah, I know where the bolts are, but I want you to come over here and look at your holes.
What's wrong?
Did you put them on crooked or are they messed up?
What are you talking about?
At
I
this
haven't got
corner.
them on yet.
That's what it says. Are they crooked or did you mess it
I
up?
haven't got it centered.
These
What
the
are
ones.
those stuffs for?
It's for up top.
It's for the brake steering, you remember.
Yeah, for up top.
Okay, that one fits. This is this.
Ah, you don't need a choke.
Oh, that's electronic anyways. I'll have to put a wire on it. Oh, that fit right on there. Okay. All right.
That's enough slices.
All right, that's 2 bolts lined up.
Mind it.
Well, at least this one doesn't have a bent shaft like the last one. And I didn't bend it, Mary. It came that way to me.
Yeah, he knows the follow-up questions.
No, I don't know. That truck was an abandoned rig. That truck that we'd gotten this engine out of came from a property where somebody had found it in the woods, and they bought the property, and then it went to a guy, and then that guy said, oh, look, I never could get a title, and if you want it, you can have it for a set price. I got that thing for the set price, and then I took it home and pulled this engine out.
And some other things.
And got rid of the body. Tried to sell parts of the Chevy, nobody wanted them.
Just like with this Dodge.
And then the transmission worked, and a guy actually came and got that, so I almost broke even on what I had invested. That was a win for Darian. What sizes were those, Mary? Do you remember?
No, 9/16.
Half inch. Should I use my impact gun or?
Oh, absolutely.
Just torque it down to.
What size is it?
It's a half inch. I'm not going to use the impact gun. I want to use the impact gun.
You can tell it's been lots of quality places.
What's that?
All this rubble in the handle. We got wood shavings, rust, some little pine cones.
That's the bounce around battery.
Yeah.
Quadra.
Of all of his vehicles that are antique with the, you know, forever plates, this battery out of all those vehicles gets the most miles because it's the same battery for all of them. We move it around. So this battery's got more miles every summer than each one.
Miles and miles. All right. That's good. Hey, let's hook up the choke so it'll actually run. Oh, probably should do something with the fuel line.
Yeah.
Do you think that thread's the same as that thread? Where's the 5/8 wrench, kiddo?
Was on the fender.
This one? This is just going to start and run so good.
He's manifesting.
Yeah. And let me tell you right now, if I can do it, you can do it. I even got my timing gun. We can time it. Oh, I do have vacuum leaks. We should fix those.
I just said that. You always have vacuum leaks.
Well, there's plugs on it, but this one...
Oh, yeah, from the one we just pulled off.
I'm pretty sure that... Let me look at the other Quadrajet to make sure I hook the distributor in the same spot. I got her on the ground here.
Yeah, not on the wall of shame.
Oh. I'm the idiot. Check this out.
Oh,
that's exactly the...
Yeah, buddy.
That's the thing I need.
Yeah, buddy.
Now that I put all that stuff in the way.
Yeah.
Guess what I'll be doing later off camera? Oh, you maroon. You goofball. Why are you so dumb? I don't know.
Oh, it comes naturally to me.
I'm pretty sure it's this one, so let's try it. All right, so now, go on your home. Let's put gas in it. My bucket of funnels over here.
Oh, yeah. He's finally collected them into one spot. That's the antifreeze one.
I'd get the dirt out of there, but what's the filter for? This is actually the same gas that came in this when it was a Dodge, and I drained it that one day.
Is it no longer a Dodge?
No, it's no longer a Dodge. It identifies as a Willys.
On a Camaro frame.
It's not too yellow. Oh. Is there any leaks underneath?
Not yet.
So I took the fuel pump out, put a piece of tubing in there with a rubber hose. Hopefully the pump will do it.
You think you need all that fuel?
I'm putting it in there. Where else am I going to leave it?
Let's check again.
It needs to have enough that it'll actually...
No drippy drippies.
It was a plastic tank, so that's good. Why would it do that all of a sudden? It was pouring so good.
Well, you did tilt it to a different angle. Maybe it was like, oh, it got in the hose wrong. You know when you swallow something wrong and you're, that's what it did. It was $5 you just lost there.
I know. My hand got cold and everything.
The gas is so cold.
Hand me that cap.
You got a key for it?
No, I jimmied it already. It should be in the unlocked position. I'll go to the store and buy one that's
keyless.
Yeah.
Anybody can take our gas. Go for it.
Yeah, you earned it.
Yeah, you put in the work.
All right, so you probably want to get your gasoline hand uncovered. That's supposed to be your fill for your... Yeah, but I didn't like this. This has oil and stuff in it.
And it leaks.
Let's try one of those funnels in the funnel bucket.
I think we don't have a small enough funnel, Darian. Let's pick up sticks. Funnel edition. Yeah, I don't know how you thought that was going to work, but...
Mary, I'm just trying them. I don't know why you gotta be such a hater. I mean, some's got to be going in there, right?
I don't know, man.
Oh, that's probably enough to run it. Hey, let's just 3, 2, 1 contact it. Mm-hmm. What are we missing? Literally nothing.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. I'm not even going to touch the throttle. I'm just going to hit the key. Okay, so what is it needing? It needs advance, it sounds like. It sounds like the thing was... So if it's turning this way, I want to catch up with it, which would go, which would put this cap forward. Remember I moved it back because it was hard to crank? It needs that much right there. That's what it needed.
Okay.
Because I keep messing with it, which is where the timing gun comes in. Is there any fluid coming out of the transmission tail?
Good news, you have a antifreeze leak.
Where?
That gasket's garbage. It don't seal at all. It's leaking out.
Good thing we didn't fill the rest of the radiator, huh?
True. Yeah, it's bubbling out.
Muffler sounded all right.
Yeah. Now the rain's really kicking in.
Why are we always defeated by everything in life?
We're not trying to be negative. We're not. It's just beating us.
Yeah, I know. This thing's never really ran that good. You're not listening when I say push the choke open. I don't have it wired. I think it's too flooded. It doesn't matter because the second we did that, it sprayed out anyway. So.
Yeah. Let's start with it draining down here.
Yeah, go ahead.
I did.
Is that where you started with?
Oh yeah, I showed him it's coming from up top. We tried switching to the old gasket we made, and it's not working either.
So, this is a case of you're waiting. You're not. I'm not getting mad at you. I'm getting mad, but I'm not getting mad at you. This vehicle. I can't run it long enough with that huge leak, so I have to go back to the store. Apparently there's an O-ring on this thing, and we'll get some more gaskets, and I don't know. I got a zillion things to do. I'm not trying to be frustrated, but my hand, that gasoline is making it itchy. I need to go wash that.
Moisturize.
And I can't tune it or adjust it when I got coolant going everywhere in the fan. So,
Hand on the alternator.
what did we get done? We made some brackets that we haven't installed.
Fixed the steering column.
We fixed the steering column.
There you go, win.
We gave it a half tune-up, a half-tuned Chinese carburetor. Brake system tore apart. Battery not finished.
We filled the block with
Antifreeze for the next freeze that's coming.
to go on the ground.
You know, it's like that. We win, we lose. We were on a winning streak. It's trying to beat us. It's at the home thing. Don't give up on your project.
It's not ready to be saved. It's fighting.
This is one of those. You see the gasoline and this. What is this even doing? Get away.
Yeah, we got a bit here too.
You know?
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I hope this video was somewhat informative. I try. You can see one time there was a comment about I'm the everyman trying to do this.
There's been a few like that.
I appreciate that because this is the reality that people don't want to show you, but you will have these days. And you know what? It's going to be all right. I'm going to spend a few minutes, zip tie all this stuff, get a new gasket.
That'll make him less frustrated, overwhelmed, because it's not in the way.
The camera puts stress on me, I'll be honest. Anyways, then we'll, you know, maybe next time we'll put the brakes on or something. Did you see the fenders? No, where'd I put those fenders?
They're up against that shop door.
All right, so we're almost done. Come on over here.
He needed the vice grips, as you saw yesterday.
I painted these this morning for the rain.
For the rain again.
I don't know if I ever showed you. The white isn't even close enough. It's better.
Well, it's dirty.
That's the look I'm going for.
Looks better than the antique white, at least. Yeah. The yellowy cream.
Okay, since I'm waiting on the drive line, I've put it back on the stands. So the shocks are on now. Are they good? Who knows? But they're on. Okay? Everything's welded under there. The pinion angle's set. I've committed myself. I've welded everything. Now we're back to this. This space here, it came up maybe an inch, not a lot. So my math was right on figuring out. How strong is it? When I rocked it before, I couldn't get it to touch the tire. I still can't. So I'm going to trust that I'm right until proven wrong. What is it? Innocent until proven guilty? So my friend Dave, I keep mentioning Dave. He's been hounding me. Dave's going, Darian, why don't you finish the fenders? Why don't you finish the fenders? So I figure since I'm waiting on the drive line and I'm committed, I'm going to finish the fenders. Because I'm sure others of you are thinking the same thing. So let me finish the fenders. You remember a few videos back, I can't really say, maybe 2 videos. This was finished. I probably never lifted it up there to show you. If I did, it probably didn't get edited right. That's been difficult keeping the story straight. So I'll mark that on my line. Oh, vice grip. I tried to paint these pink. This is just enough. Garage said no way. The pinks weren't close enough to the store. So they didn't get pink, they get white. Eventually we'll paint the whole project. Alright. Well, that didn't even go where I wanted it. Alright, there's one. If I adjust this first, maybe that'll be more better. Try that. Make it tighter. That's where my lines were. Too tight. Just right. Oh, close enough. You guys don't remember, but I was shooting for like 4 3/4, 5 inches. I'm at 4 7/8. 4 7/8. Just about. 4 7/8. Got a little bit of a dip, possibly. Now I got to figure out how to attach that. Oh, tripping over stuff. So we've got tons of room up in here. Hopefully you can see. This is, you know, I've got a whole, this can come down to about here without problems. Yeah. So let me get my Sharpie Again, this camera deal is, and get rid of some of that. Remember when I put my Sharpie right there in the last video? No, of course not. It probably didn't edit right. I moved it over here with a new number. Go to the driveline store, 65 3/4. I told them 66 1/4, but then I realized I'm the dumb one and probably had I was trying to do it by myself, and I don't think I had, well, either I made it completely wrong because I didn't know where I was measuring, even though I thought I did, or I had a dip in my tape. Today I got a different measurement. Anyways, I'm gonna have to pull that over, and that might close up all right. If there's any room to bolt anything. Oh yeah, I might be able to put a little bolt in that. If I just sheet metal screw it on and then let a mailbox take it off someday. No, silly. Okay, I'm gonna mark this and then show you what I got. Okay, I actually marked the outside with a pin, so I can put it right back. This vice grip is off. And there's my, oh, in case I didn't show you, that's how I did the inside with a backing piece. She's pretty strong now, as you can tell. It takes a hit like everything I own. So here is my, I put some holes where those would be. This could be arched. This is the inside of the deal. I don't know that I have to remove that. This is the other one inside. I might remove some of it so that it, I don't know that I need to go that far because of the wheel, but let's see if I was to remove this. I could do that, and then from here I could do that. Clear as mud, right? I did that all boogery like that and jiggery because that's what the Sawzall is going to do to it. Yeah, maybe I could use my grinder. Let me set you up and see what happens. All right, non-stop videoing. I love it. It's got a steel cutoff wheel on it, and I'm going to be cutting aluminum. Let's see what happens. Alright, dynamite. We gotta drill a hole there, there, and there. Then we have to create some holes. Whoa, I got one more. Oh, down here, I don't think that hit on anything. I'm gonna create some holes down here where I can catch the edge of the lip. Catch the edge of the lip. And then bolt her on. So I need to go get bolts for that. So I just go ahead and drill the holes? Sure. Actually, I'll probably get caught up to the other side. I gotta run into town, drop off that drive line again. Let's look in there. So David, I might not finish today, buddy. I don't think that one showed up, John.
Well, it wouldn't be very useful anyways, because you'd just fall out.
Well, no, I think I was in the meat with it. Yeah, I just didn't mark.
Or just put the drill in there.
Am I on the line? Where's my pen?
You're on the line on my side.
Okay, there's the pen. I can't put my drill in it. Johnny, it's underneath here.
And drill through the outside.
It's like right about there.
Well, you just line it up with wherever that is.
See? Well, these are, somebody drilled 3/8 holes. in these, and then I'm using a 5/16 bolt, but this is just under 3/8, so I should have some wiggle room.
Oh, so you're saying they can fall off?
Yeah.
Don't you just love the wind?
I do love the wind. Quick math question for you. 5/16 bolt, what size wrench is it?
5/16. I don't know.
Half. Didn't know I knew so much, did you?
No, I figured you knew more. Otherwise, you're gonna be asking me the question.
Okay. Let's go put this on. We're doing this for Dave. Dave's a friend of mine. He's been hounding me for 2 weeks on the videos about these fenders. So I really was thinking about putting these in here and spot welding them,
But where's the fun in that?
I don't think I'm gonna.
You gotta make it hard for the next guy who has to take those off.
Well, then I could just slide it in, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying you gotta make it hard for the next guy.
That's what you do here, John. Now you got what you need. Okay. You take one of these. Now I have 5/16 and 3/8 washers.
Yeah.
And then I was going to put a walk washer and a big flat washer on the back. So,
This sounds like a lot of steps.
hold on to that. And then I was like, do I get 3/4 or 1 inch? I went with the 1 inch because I was trying to do the math in my head.
Get 1 foot. Just cut them down to the length you need.
And I'm glad I did, because that way I have enough net engagement. Net engagement. Okay, you're way too high, so come down.
I know. I knew I was way too high.
So come down.
I was just holding it there and not trying to shift it while you're doing other things.
Sure you're not. I know how you kids are today. I figured
I know how you kids are in the past.
I figured 6 bolts per side, and I ended up doing 9 on this, so
Well,
thank goodness the store has extras, huh? Because that's what felt like the best for the job. How's it look?
like a fender.
Looks like I need to take, well, I'll go to the next one. I need to come back and drill that one a little bit. That's the one that was right on the edge. And I was going to use a washer to pinch it. Can't do it, John.
Oh, so you're saying now you only have 8 holes that you're gonna use?
No, I just got to run the drill from the back side.
Ah.
You want to go grab my little impact gun so I can put a socket on it? It's on the hood of that car over there.
This one?
Yeah, put the socket on it. It's on my ratchet.
Oh, well, I'm missing more parts for that, so let me just pause
That's
this.
not even the right one.
Well, that's the only one that I saw on the hood. Oh, there's one. Yeah, remember, I'm tired.
That's alright, you can stop the video.
No, I'm fine.
In fact, you might want to put the deep socket on it. That is a short socket.
Yeah, I'm looking at the size because I forgot.
We'll take it with you. And you can trade it with the deep one. It'll be the only one missing, John.
I don't know. Again, I'm not thinking all that much. Deep socket.
Thank you. How long you been on night shift for, John?
Do you want the how many days I've done in a row, or since the beginning of this year?
So you're getting tired, you're saying, huh?
Well, yeah, I worked 12 days straight.
Anybody else ever work a night shift like that? I'm sure there's a few people out there, John. They know exactly what you're going through.
I'm sure there's people that have done more.
Yeah, I'm sure of that. Probably people on nights right now that think, what am I doing with my life?
Yeah.
Remember a few weeks ago when I was doing this, and you probably haven't even kept up with the drama.
No, yeah, I haven't been watching the videos. I've been sleeping during the day.
And I'm like, I don't even know if this is going to turn out all right. Does it look okay now that you're...
I mean, now that it's the same color, yeah.
Yeah.
I also like
come check out this.
The little black line makes it stand out better.
Wow, that'll be disappeared. Come over here and see right here with this. I drilled this one too short. Shine the bolt, shine underneath. There you go. So I'm just going to use the washer to pinch that.
Oh, that sounds like a terrible idea.
That sounds like a fabulous idea. To pinch it like that. Alright. So I got one that didn't line up. But I got a drill bit that won't. I wish it wasn't getting dark on us.
What?
Fits now.
The sun's the enemy.
Nah. It's been raining all day. I've been itching to get out here, and it has just been torrential. And then Johnny was getting up. I'm like, quick, let's go do this. I got all the hardware. And if the time I set up a camera and did this, it would take 40 minutes.
It'd be raining again. It'd be dark.
And we could do all this in 20 minutes easy with a second cameraman. All right.
You just need to get yourself a bunch of stand-up lights.
Here we go. Let's see what happens. You watch up here, see if it draws in here. You're used to working at night. That's why you're like, just get lights.
Yeah.
Let's get a crew out here.
We have a lot of lights.
It's noisy in here.
Weird. It's like you're sticking your head in a drum or
What?
something. Huh?
Woo!
Yeah, see?
I got a little mud on it.
Now when you paint the whole thing pink, you just put a pinstripe right along it and it'll stand out.
Actually looks really good. Let's straighten it out. Did you see that line? Up there's a little weird, but I'm not going to draw attention to it if you don't.
You say on film.
Yeah. let's bend this.
I don't know, just whip out your cutting torch, make a big...
Oh, that grinder was horrible yesterday. So, last thing, let me show you how good my memory is. I bought this guy for $2.49 at the Tractor Supply when I got that. Come hither, and let me show you how I'm wrong. Move the little tykes out of the way.
Yeah, it fell when I...
So I was going to put it on here, and then this bushing was there, and then I thought, well, there was two sizes, and this was the closest, so I thought, I really need the bigger one. So now I'll just take this down there and get it. So that's my idea for fixing this.
If you want to cover the bushing, why don't you take the other bushing off?
It doesn't fit.
The other bushing off.
Whoa, I didn't see that. See, your young eyes are really a big difference.
You're going to need pliers, but otherwise...
It don't matter. I'll get the bigger one. Put it back on. Then I'll show you what I'm going to do to fix that door. So down there, you got a pin. And where did that go?
Down here, we have no pin.
Is this the pin I'm trying to make?
Yes. There is no pin to...
So I'm going to put a pin.
You need two of those. Your memory's great. You can't even remember how many holes
Anyway,
you're fixing.
my goal is to drill that thing in there and put it like so, somewhere in there, and then that would be my pin, and then up here would be my pin. And
It should be, like right here is where you're putting it.
oh, well, there's already a hole, see? So did you also notice, well, you didn't. This
No,
door-
I have not noticed.
This door's been a problem, and it won't latch. I put some WD-40 in there yesterday after John and I got the brakes done yesterday. Brakes work fabulous. A few minutes before he went to work, he helped me pump them out. Perfect. So now, this I worked with. Now, it still sticks. You see,
You still got to mess with it. It's just...
I would have to sell it with a little screwdriver to my wife. That you got to just use the screwdriver to poke it back in.
You just whack it and...
It doesn't whack. Anyways, the inside button was working. I lubed everything up without having a... Let's see if I can break off a key here. Which key do I not want?
Well, which ones do you have spares of?
None of them. I need them all. Let's try this shop key. Alright, well, anyways, it was working yesterday. I have to go get my screwdriver. There we go. If you get it like that,
Let's put more WD-40
it just needs, yeah, keeps a couple of... But anyways, it works on the inside. I got this all lubed up, too.
Yeah, if only your windows were good.
Yeah, well, okay. So now if it's closed, see the push button in here? You see that push button? Boom, she works good. This door is as safe as any Willys I've ever owned.
Well, your other Willys only has one working door as well, so...
yeah, it happens to be the passenger's door. Now let's go over to the passenger's door.
Yeah, and your passenger's door, you had to reach through the window and open it from the inside.
I didn't get the battery built today or nothing. This one is completely screwed because this doesn't do anything. This feels like it's locked right with the key. And there was a lever in there I moved it every which way from Friday. So I'm gonna have to take all these screws out, which is good because I'm missing that panel, so I can use this one as a pattern. It would just be this way.
It's cardboard with a bunch of holes in it.
I'm gonna get a piece of plywood and just, and then I found another arm in the shop. It's not for Willys, but it fits.
Yeah.
We're working on it. So, to my friend David, I can finish things. I'm mocking him. He's just kept asking me about it because he wanted to see him on there. But put that on pause. Let's put the wheel on so we really get the look.
All right.
It's all finished. You know, all the shocks are hung and everything.
Yeah.
While I'm doing this.
So you want me to film that while you're also filming this?
Well, I'm not ready.
Well, I'm currently filming.
Well, yeah, but I'm slow and dumb.
Yeah, so there you go. There's the shock he was talking about.
I did all that yesterday. So what have I accomplished this weekend, John? Today's Saturday night. It's rained all day. So yesterday we got the brakes finished, the rear end welded in, verified the drive line is not right, put all the shocks on, and we've got one fender on with a system we know is going to work. And I will get a few more bolts and we'll do the other half, but we probably won't see it till next video because
that's how videos work.
just going to do the money shot here.
Take that out and then lower the jack so it's all crooked.
All right, how's it look?
I like a pink Willys with a Dodge Reddings box on it.
So good. What you're saying is good. So John's right. 68 Camaro subframe, Willys frame, 18 in the middle with the cab. 1989 Dodge Dakota rear frame with this Reddings box. 10 bolt positive traction, small block 350, turbo 350. I mean, what more could you ask for? Anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe. New subscribers.
You know, we should change one of the steering wheel to one of those extra Ford steering wheels we have.
Doing something, John.
Yeah, but I'm making a joke.
Anyways, thanks for subscribing. For you new subscribers, appreciate it. This project, if you haven't watched the videos, I'm building this for my wife just so she can haul her tools in it. It has these neat shelves. What kind of tools does she need? She builds sets for the high school in our little town. The kids had gone through the program. She stayed on with some other ladies and gentlemen, and they put it together. She brings a lot of the tools. So we're gonna get all this painted, put all the tools in it that she carries with her. Look how close that is. Anyways,
It looks
perfect.
professional.
Anyways, we're gonna put all these tools in it for her. She's gonna drive back and forth to the school looking like a badass, and she's gonna have all the things she needs for these sets. And if some of you had remembered in my shop, we even got a set of keys for it now, John.
Oh, nice.
If you guys had remembered in the shop, come walk. She made the Aladdin in the back that's hanging up there. She did this fabulous wheel for the Notre Dame thing. It's a great big skylight. I'm supposed to get it, but apparently it's on loan. They've just finished that play. That's going to go on loan to some other schools. And I don't mind storing that stuff. I think it's fabulous art. So my contribution is this, so that she can, first of all, have all of her stuff in one place. But anyways, that's what I'm doing this for. So we're just about to the paint section. That's when she's going to take over. Anyways, it's a his and hers. Buried in the back, I have another rat rod, which is the same vintage Willys truck. I've had that for 10, 12 years on the road, easy.
Yeah,
Probably.
there's a video of it.
Yeah,
so
there's a video. Maybe Meryl
it'll get
will link
linked.
it. Anyways, the point is about this Willys is we're doing it for her. So we made it safe with the brakes, power steering, power brakes. It looks just cool as can be with those fenders on there. Good call, Dave. Glad you pushed me. Anyways, we are definitely going to see this thing through to the end. So if you're a new subscriber, thank you. If you haven't subscribed and you've watched this far in the video, please subscribe. We're trying to get over 1,000 so we can move on into the YouTube algorithm. Anyways, thanks for watching. We'll talk to you later.